How do you feel about black men and mental health?
My name is Donte Moore, and black men with mental health, they need help with it, and but they don't know how to talk about it, bro. So you don't want to talk to your old lady about it, because then she may try to ridicule you, or you talk to your good friends about it. So I think you need to find an outside, unbiased person to talk to about it.
My name is Francis Scott. In today's world, as things are going on with our young black men and how the system is putting them out there and trying to make them be part of what that statistic is, I feel like if our young men had more people mentoring them and pulling them in and talking with them and giving them instructions, because our young men and our older men, they do need the mental health thing, because a lot of times they're not understanding what's going on around them, what's being said about them, and they need that. I believe even if it's spiritual or natural, nothing wrong with going to a psychiatrist, nothing wrong with taking the time out and taking care of you on that mental level.
My name is Pastor Rory Hood. I'm the pastor of New St. Paul Church of God in Christ, greatest church on this side of heaven. Black men and mental health is very much needed in our community. It's very important that black men get counseling and service, because it's a major issue in our community, and we need to open more centers for black men and black families, period, young and old, need mental health services here in this community.
Devon Lumpkins.
All right, so how do you feel about black men and mental health?
Black men and mental health, great question. I believe that is something that is a great topic, because generally black men kind of stick to ourselves. We don't go for mental health. We don't go for therapy and stuff. So this is a great conversation to have as far as, how to deal with different situations, whether it's family, whether it's just the daily living as a black man in America. So this is a great topic and something that needs to be more and more talked about for black men to get help when needed, to talk to other black men when needed. So this is awesome that we are bringing this conversation to the forefront. And I think this needs to happen more and more in our community. So great question. And I believe that overall, black men, we can do this, but we can't do it alone sometimes. Sometimes we need each other to depend on and lean on and encourage, and to get through this daily life as a black man in America. That's the way I feel.
Good afternoon. My name is Jewel Easterling.
All right,
How do I feel about it? I think it's one of those things that haven't been addressed like it should. Most times men go without, well, first of all, it's hard to get men to go to the doctor, let alone go to seek mental counseling. So I think it's one of those things that we should try to make more common among our race, especially. Take off the taboo about it's okay not to be okay. And just make it make an effort to help black men succeed by getting mental health issues checked out.
Okay, one more.
All right, may you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jody Easterling-Hood, First Lady of New St. Paul Church.
All right, so how do you feel about black men and mental health?
Okay, so I think the reality is that a lot of black men are so macho that they don't really embrace the concept of getting help when they need mental help. But I believe that it is something that maybe our society or our culture should begin to embrace. And when black men are suffering mental crisis, I believe that we should be able to get them help.
There you have it. Black man and mental health. Some people feel like it's a disease. Some people feel like it's a cry for help. But this is a serious issue. 1 out of 5 black men commit suicide every year, every week, every month. Let that resonate.